today's video, I'm going to cover how to make your own soap for your personal use, only using 3 ingredients. It's very easy. I do it all the time. I have already done it. I've let it cure for 3 weeks. So at the end, I'm going to show you how these soaps stud. So come on. About 20 years ago, I had another neighbor, friend of mine, who taught me how to make this soap. I've been using this and using these soaps. They last me, when I make them, they last me the whole year. So she gave me this. She typed it up for me and she gave it to me. So I am going to show you, or I should say, video this. And you could stop and read it. Well, I didn't have enough olive oil, so I switched it. I used lard because I did have enough lard for this. You can actually switch the oils. I happen to wear glasses, so I'm not going to be wearing my eye protectors, but for those of you who do not have any glasses on, I would suggest that you do. I've done this before, so I know how dangerous it can be. So all I'm doing right now is measuring. So I'm going to measure here. Not because I need to write the measurements. As you can see, that's hardly, you can't even read it. But because it's an old one that I don't use that much, so I will use this one instead and put my lye. I need 6.3 ounces of lye. So start there. Is it 0? And I have to bring it down to 0 again, so press this button. So it's 0. And let me put it down for a second. I gotta do this very slow. There, I did it. 6.3. I need 15 ounces of distilled water, and I'm going to be using this water, which all of you know come from a spring in the mountain. 0. Put the container. Bring it back to 0. So I have 15 ounces of distilled water. Ah, 15.4. So what do I do? Oh boy, I hate doing that. Oh, can you believe that? I'm good. I'm outside because this is going to smell and I don't like the way it smells, but here we go. You pour the lye into the distilled water. Yeah, I know, I got 2 gloves. I prefer these, but I don't have enough, so I had to go get this one. You stir this, and stir it, and stir it until it's all dissolved, till it's no longer murky like this, chalky white. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a lot of smoke coming out of that. Since it's plastic, I decided to get another container, just any container in case it gets too hot to melt the plastic. Although I've done it before like this, it doesn't hurt to be cautious. So I'm gonna leave it out here till it cools down to 100 or 110 degrees. 100 would be ideal, but 110 is good enough. So I'll be back. I have a thermometer here. No. Yeah. It has to be 100 degrees or 110. As you clear, I don't know if you can see it or not. See? It's still a little bit too hot. So I will leave it here. Come back in a bit. So that's it. That's what you want right there, 100. So I'm ready. Let's take it in. So here's the critical part now. I'm going to put the lye in the oil. And use that as immersion, I don't, well, there's a little thingamajig. I know you guys have seen me use this for my soups, but I have 2 of them, one for the soap making and one for the soup, and they do not cross each other. So here we go. If you have lasted this long, most of my videos are only about 3 to 4 minutes. Please stay till the end and see how it suds. I show you at the end how it suds after 3 weeks of curing, and share my video and maybe have somebody else watch how to do a 3 ingredient soap. Stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. This goes really fast, by the way, very fast. I know that the instructions say 11 minutes to 22 minutes. I found out that it goes super fast, a lot faster than that. Oh, well, I gotta say something here. I was not paying attention, and I noticed that my battery was, well, it died on my camera. But so let me explain to you what's happening here. I lost some footage that was really, really critical and important, but I will just have to let you know. This process right here, you don't want to get too much trace, what they call trace, where you see all those little lines, because this is where you put your herbs
and your fragrance, and then you come back and do the emergence blender one more time. So this is where you do it. I lost the footage, and I stop right here and pour my stuff in there and continue doing it. And since this is time sensitive, I can't go back and re-tape it or re-shoot this. So after this, you also put a cardboard on it.
Okay. It's looking like it's getting really ready. Look at this. You don't want it too hard or you won't be able to put it in your molds.
So you put a piece of cardboard on top and then you cover it with some towels, keeping it warm. That's what you want to do. You want to keep it warm after you pour it into the molds. And it'll be nice and warm all night long. And in the morning, then you open it and cut it. Remember to have vinegar nearby.
Well, I got what I wasn't supposed to get. I got splattered on my hand a little bit with it, so my husband's going to just pour a little bit of vinegar. Yeah, they know it's vinegar. Just a little bit over it. Here. And my finger. It itches. It feels like fire. Just a little bit of fire. So just leaving it like that, it neutralizes it. My fault. I took off my glove before I was supposed to. And it didn't, it's not bad. It just itches. And it itches really bad. It feels like I need to scratch it, and I don't need it. I know that it's the lye. So soon it'll be gone, and then I can wash it off. So be careful. Okay. So again, I decided to use the big mold because the little ones were getting to be a mess. This one's, I don't really care. I mean, I'm not selling this. This is for our use. And this is for my husband. And this one was mine from yesterday. So it did not come out that well, but I don't care because it's mine. I'll cut it in half and use just half until the other half. Not now. I'll wait for about another 6 weeks. This is the scent I use on mine. Egg chomp. Oh, it's delicious. And my husband's, of course, you saw. It's a sandalwood and rosemary. So there you go. A very quick, easy 3 ingredients soap for you. If you want something better for selling, then you have to go and look at other people's videos, because mine is just mainly, I make mine for us. I make them once a year, and it lasts, believe it or not, it lasts the whole year. Well, good morning, it's the next day. I just got up and took a shower, so my hair is wet. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm gonna open this and cut it, and I'm gonna show you. Stay tuned. Remember, I had this covered, so here we go. This is the reason why I don't like this specific one. It needs to be, you know, in a 2x4. I don't know, some sort of something hard, because something that will sustain it, because it cracked. See? Oh, it cracked right there. So I am going to cut it now. And here we go. This is what it looks like. It's really nice and oily. I'm using this apparatus right here. Now, that's not going to be perfect because I'm not measuring. I'm just cutting to show you. Look at that. All the way through. See? The rosemary is all the way through. And when you use it as a bar, right now it's still very, very oily, kind of wet. So when you use it as a bar, it'll be so much, you will be able to feel it, roughage. Here we go. This is about the size I use them. You can use them even smaller if you have little kids. I'll just clean it up a little bit, but actually it is for me, for our use, so I don't mind the little rough edges right here at all. They'll get used. If you clean it like some people do, like this, that's just a little bit that you could be using yourself. So I don't clean it. These are for me. So there you go. I'll bring you back when it's all cut. This is the end of this one. This is the way it came out. And believe it or not, this is for the whole year. I have big ones. I think I'd rather cut these too, because take a look. I mean, they're pretty nice size. And these smell so manly. They're from my husband. So here we go. A quick 3-ingredient soap. So here's the end. I'm just gonna leave them there. I used to have these mats underneath that have little holes, but you know, at this point, I'm down to no soap, and I need soap. So I am just gonna put them like this, put them out in the shed a couple of months, and then enjoy them here in a couple of months, February or March or something. So this is a rosemary soap. It's pretty hard now. It's been curing for about 3 weeks. So let's see. As you can tell, there's no soap here. Look at that. And you can take a bath. It smells so good. All right, that's that one. Now for the other one. Again, there's no soap in this one at all. See? This is mine. The other one seems to soap a little more, but they're exactly the same. Well, no, maybe this one soaps the same. Look at this. To bathe with this. And the smell. Oh, so delicious. So that you can see it really works. There you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed making your own personalized soap and that you attempt to do it, because it really is nice. You can put any of the herbs that you have in the garden or that you've dried in the soap, and it brings out the fragrance of the soap. Sage is a good one. Rosemary is a really good one. Peppermint, any kind of mint is a real good one. I do that in all my soaps. And like I said, it lasts me all year round. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
And as always, hit the bell, like, share, and subscribe.